Hello YouTube, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We are carrying on with the Mustang today, and I'm very warm. I'm very, very warm, so we're just gonna try and speed through today so I can turn this light off and sit in the dark. Helen says it got to over 38 degrees here. Oh, I don't know how hot it got here. I think maybe 36 or something. Didn't quite hit 40. Thankfully. Yeah, it's not been fun. It's not been fun. I'm very glad that I didn't go to the gym, because, yeah, I would have cried. I went to a local supermarket, to get some garlic and some spinach, and the flat is relatively cool. I got into my car, which has nice AC in it, walked from the car to the supermarket. That walk was awful. It was like literally 30-second walk. It was awful. And then I got in the supermarket, very lovely and air-conned. And then as soon as I stepped outside, I wanted to cry again. Not fun. Bev says, honestly, all jokes aside, 38 is scary hot. Yeah, and slurking for not getting the drink. I'm very sorry, Bevs. I'm very sorry. But guys, as I'm still like, I guess this long chip thingy goes here because it fits, and that box goes there, and then the spinny spins go here. Yeah, basically. That's how it is. You don't need to know the names of the parts. You have what? You have the graphics card. You have the CPU? The GPU. Whichever one's the hardware. Maybe they're both hardware. I don't know. I don't know PCs. But that's all you need to know. Guys, it's a strange feeling of cleverness combined with helpless stupidity. Bev says they're calling for recounts because you promised that everyone before doing it. Who's they? You? Is that the they? Is that the they? No recounts. No recounts. I was doing that so I could prove to everyone that I wasn't rigging it. And Beth says, I'm supposed to go to my girlfriend's aunt's house in the country this weekend, and of fucking course it's due to bucket down all weekend. My luck. Yeah. I think it's raining tomorrow, which is going to be awful, because I think it's still going to be really, really hot. So it's going to be really fucking rainy, really muggy, really warm. I'm very tempted to go into the office tomorrow, just to sit in the aircon for a bit. Although I do have my car, so if it gets really bad in the flat, I can just sit in my car. That's what I used to do at my parents' house. Whenever it got really, really bad at my parents' house, I would literally... I would turn off all the electronics in my room. I would go downstairs, go outside, sit in my car for like 20 minutes with the aircon on, playing music. With my shirt off, directly in front of the fans, and then I would go back upstairs for however long it'd take for me to need to repeat that process. Because yeah, for all the people out there going, oh, 36 degrees and you're complaining of heat. Oh my god, I've been to, you know, so over here it's so and so and so and so. Yeah, over in countries that aren't European, there's aircon. In the United Kingdom and the United Kingdom Isles, there is no aircon because it's far too expensive. And it's sunny what? Like, it gets to this level of heat for maybe like a week, 2 weeks every year. And aircon's very expensive, so places just don't do it. So we just have to deal with the heat, basically. We just have to sit here with like a diddy little fan. Yeah, it's just not enjoyable. Not enjoyable. But like I've said many times before, I am very glad that I now live in this flat compared to my parents' house, because my parents' house, and specifically my room, because it was upstairs, was awful when it came to the heat. It was like a greenhouse. It would just cook me inside. It made me feel like how I imagine a lobster feels when it's being cooked. Just not very pleasant. And at the moment, this is currently the sweatiest that I've been all day, and that's because I have, well, I don't have the fan oscillating, I just have it blowing into the corner of the room. Because if I oscillate it, then it will go like that, which isn't good. So I've got it in the corner of the room, and I've got a fucking huge light directly pointing at me. So yes, we'll see how streaming goes tomorrow. I did have it in my stream schedule for this week that I was going to be playing some VR tomorrow. That's not fucking happening. That is not happening. As soon as I saw what the weather was doing for this week, I very swiftly changed it to a normal stream. Which is a shame, because I was looking forward to doing some VR, but I'm not fucking sitting, I'm not standing here with a huge thing on my head, playing fucking, like, Beat Saber, or whatever, and risking death. God, I'm sticky now. I'm very sticky. What's that here? And the guy says, my parents used to run sprinklers on the rooftops so the roof tiles wouldn't store and radiate heat inwards through the summer. Oh my god, that's a very good idea. That's very smart, actually. I've never even thought of that. That's a very, very, very sensible idea. Because yeah, like the thing with our house was we had like an attic. We had an attic installed, which helped, but also made it worse. It helped because obviously we could then have all the heat just in one bit of the house, and then you could have the windows open and like air it out. Then it also meant that there was an extra place where there was heat. You know? For guys says, it was received with a range of reactions by my friends. I mean, yeah, not knowing the reasoning behind it, if I just saw someone with sprinklers on the roof, I would think that's a bit odd. I'm not gonna lie. Just the idea of looking up and seeing that does, it is a bit odd. But it makes perfect sense. Very, very smart. Fugara says, as a previous top floor resident of that house, I wish rooftop sprinklers were a standard edition. Yeah. Rooftop sprinklers sound like a very, very good idea. Like if you're not going to do aircon, then just do that. Fugara says, my parents are engineers. They are strange in all the best ways. Very helpful ways, it seems. Very helpful ways. And then that goes there. Oh. I'm very excited for Better Call Saul tomorrow. You already know that I'm watching that bad boy. I'll probably watch it, yeah, I'll watch it after stream tomorrow. Because, gotta be on mod duties. feels weird being someone's mod. Now I feel like a proper streamer. Now that I'm someone's mod, that's how I know that I'm a proper streamer. And that I've made it. Oh, god damn, it's hot. I had a bunch of mint chocolate ice cream as well before stream today. After my din-dins, because I made myself some spaghetti carbonara for the week, which meant obviously I'd worked up a huge sweat by standing over a hot pan for like 40 minutes. I've had like 20 minutes to myself this entire day today. And that was after cooking dinner and after eating my ice cream. I then sat in my room and played some blackjack on GTA for like 20 minutes. And then I was like, right, time to start getting ready for stream. That's just the way it is though, isn't it? That's just the way it is. Oh, my fucking leg hurts as well. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. There's something making noise outside and I don't know what it is. Never need a bitch, I'm what a bitch need. Trying to find the one that can fix me. Sick me. I want it all. I've been running through the pussy, need a dog. Sorry, I've been listening to The Weeknd all day. Figaro says, it's all kinds of weird to go from being somebody else's mod to being my own. Yeah, I know. You have to do it for yourself now. Not fun. It's stressful being your own mod as well. Very stressful. But how have you been finding it, Fugari, going back to streaming? Shit. Have you found it easier than you thought it was going to be? As in, like, easier making the change back to it. Not easy streaming, I mean. Have you settled into it well? Do you feel? Oh god, fucking hell. Oh, I'm dying. I'm actually dying. I might not. I'm very tempted to just say that I won't stream tomorrow. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. Ow. God, I actually feel like I might throw up. I'm not having a good time. I mean, I am enjoying, you know, Lego, but fuck me. I actually feel like I'm gonna die. This might be it, guys. This might be the last ever time that you see me. Oh god. Ugh. Guys says, I'm surprised by a number of things. I'm finding streaming games kind of off. I almost certainly constantly feel like I'm not being entertaining enough. Right, just be yourself. That's all you need. That's the only way you can be entertaining. Oh my god.
Seriously, Prem, if you feel like crap, stop streaming, drink something and get cool.
Thank you very much, Dave, for the kind words. Oh, I've completely forgotten how to do this voice. Very impressive. Let's see Paul Allen's Batman. Seriously, Prem, if you feel like crap, stop streaming, drink something and get cool. Thank you very much, Dave. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I just, might not talk a great deal today. The only talking I'll probably end up doing throughout most of this stream is just me complaining about the heat. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Fugari. I think you're plenty entertaining. And you shouldn't worry about being entertaining or not. Because that's when you start getting in your own head, that's when you don't enjoy it, and that's when it... And like, if people can tell you're not enjoying it, ain't gonna be good. So you need to make sure that you enjoy it. Just be you, just enjoy it. And that means if you don't like playing games on stream, then don't. Or you could do, if it's because you feel like, and also I thought I wouldn't feel very at home with the sculpting streams, that those are currently the most fun and motivating ones. Yeah, I get how you feel. When I do like this sort of stuff, it's fun. It's, in general, it is more enjoyable than playing games. Cause I do get what you mean. But yeah, I totally get what you mean. But I would say just sit back and try and enjoy it as much as you can. But obviously, if you feel like you enjoy one type of stream more than the other, just do more of that. Oh, my arm hurts from leaning. I need to stop leaning. Guys, there's another surprising thing, is that every stream there has been at least one person in the chat at some point. That's how I feel, honestly. Whenever I have someone in the chat, I'm just like, oh shit, okay. I have to be on best behaviour now. And it's nice. It's nice to have people in chat. It's very nice to have you guys here, just chatting away. Been lovely. Giving bits, thank you very much, Dave. Just being wonderful, lovely people. Like that? Is that what you want there? The guy says, yeah, I might drop the game streams at least for a while and concentrate on the art. Because the most enjoyable streams on both sides of the screen are the ones where the person just streams something they'd be doing anyway and enjoying themselves. Exactly. That's how I feel. Is if you're just streaming something that you're enjoying doing, then that makes it enjoyable for everyone else. Whereas if you're there going, like, if it's very obvious that you dislike the thing that you're doing, it's going to make it less enjoyable for the people watching. One thing I would say is if you don't Because an issue that I get when it comes to streaming games is I feel like I'm maybe not talking enough or whatever. Like with these sorts of streams, I can get away with it more. Because it's a chill vibe anyway, so I don't need to be talking 24/7. But with games, if you ever feel like there's a little bit more pressure to just constantly be talking, I would recommend playing games with other people. Because in that way, you know, you can then bounce off each other and all that sort of stuff. It's like what Charlie and Pippa always, well, they have said in the past that, you know, they wouldn't be able to do it without the other person, basically. And Diggory Dark, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How's your weekend been? It's very good to see you. How have you been coping? I finally caught one of your streams. It's very good to see you here. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. We're just building this lovely, lovely Mustang today, and I'm currently melting. Very, very warm today. Very warm. It's a bit hot. Might be too hot, might be. This is the exhaust. Did I do that right? No, I didn't. That's silly of me, wasn't it? I want that. Like that. There you go. So we now got exhaust there. And the way I have done this in the past, I've cheated, and I've got the two exhausts there, and I've also got the side exhausts, just because I like the look of having the side exhausts. So for any people that care about realism, I don't do that here. I do it if it looks cool. Guys, it also helped a lot when I just started turning off the view account for the duration of the stream. Just assume I have like 5 lurkers at all times and talk to them. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I don't have like a view account on screen, but I can see my view account at all times. But that's just from having my stream open at all times. Because it's there, I glance over and I look at it. And Diggory says, my weekend has been okay. I had a stomach bug, which gave me extreme stomach cramps. Combine that with the heat, I could be better. Yeah, that's not fun. Having stomach pains and also being in this heat. Hopefully, you feel a little bit better now. If not, make sure you have lots of medicine, lots of drugs. I was about to say the good type of drugs. No, that's not what I mean. The legal, pharmaceutical drugs. Have some pharmaceutical drugs, and drink lots of water. And you know what? Get in bed, get naked. That's what I'm gonna do after the stream. I'm gonna take off all my clothes, get into bed, just chill out. That is my plan. That is my plan. And, you know, everyone here is more than welcome to join me on that. Not join me specifically in my bed, being naked with me, but I mean getting naked and getting into your own beds. You're allowed to join me in that. Everyone says, cheating while building Lego Prem? I'm disappointed. How dare... First of all, how dare you? How dare you, Detective Diaz? I am your superior officer. Sorry, Fugari. Sorry. But Diggory Dark is correct. Realism is boring. Realism is boring. Who wants to be 100% realistic all the time? Not me. Not me. I've got hair stuck in my mouth. Ugh. It's because I've got the fan near me. It's fucking my hair up. What we got here? What have we got here? We've got 2 of those. That one. And what's that? 4 studs. Tell me about it, stud. There's someone revving their car outside, and the sound is reminding me a lot of the TikTok snore. Ah, that. That's what it sounds like to me. That person needs to get their car checked out, because that does not sound good. And Diggory says, legal drugs are fun, but the other kind of fun too. I had the day off today as my job is out in the sun, but still got to go in tomorrow. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. My flatmate, he had a half day today, the cheeky fuck. Because his office doesn't have air conditioning. So it got to around lunchtime. I think it was like just before lunchtime, and then he just came in, and I was like, what are you doing here? He was like, I got sent home. Yes, I do not envy people that have jobs where they have to stand in the sun and do things in the sun. Today, not good at all. It's just a bit much, isn't it? The guy says, I'm bad with doing realistic art. I always want to twist or bend or characterize what I see at least a little bit. Yeah. Often a massive bit. Yeah, it makes it more fun. Makes it more enjoyable. I think style over realism is the way to go, for sure. Because then if you make something stylish, then you won't hit the uncanny valley. Like, if you try to make something look as realistic as possible, and it doesn't look 100% photoreal, it's going to look weird. So if you just make it, you know, a little bit stylish, put in a little bit of you, then it'll make it a much more enjoyable thing to look at overall. Diggory says, I like the nails, they remind me of Smarties. Thank you. Got purple and like a teal action going on. I'm gonna need to take these off either tomorrow or on Wednesday, just because of this teal colour. It's quite bright compared to this purple where it's like a pastel colour. So if you can see, and the teal colour stains my nails, so I'm gonna need to take this off. But thank you, yeah. It's a thing that I've started doing and I think I'm going to carry on doing it. I quite like having my nails painted. It makes me feel cool, you know? It makes me feel sick as fuck. Ain't nobody chatting shit to me when I painted nails, you know? Apart from my parents, obviously. My parents see it and they go, "Oh, Prem, you and your fashion sense." I'm like, "Yep." And Digger says, "Have you ever watched Cuckoo on Netflix?" No, I haven't. What is that? This better not be a fucking, like, D's Nuts joke, I swear to God. These better not be a D's Nuts joke. I'm not going to be happy if it is. I'm at the point now where I'm sweaty and itchy, which is not fun. And Diggory says, "You should get magenta coloured nails." Well, because I've already got, like, these two colours, I think I'm going to go for, like, the opposite end of the spectrum next time that I buy some. So I'll either buy, like, some yellow or some, like, orange or red or whatever. I think that's my next purchase when I get paid. I'm so broke at the moment. I'm so broke. I'm really annoyed because there was some people that wanted to make some plans with me for this weekend, and I've just had to be like, I physically do not have the money to even do a cheap thing. I don't even have the money to do a free thing this weekend. Like, that's how broke I am. So yeah, so that's not fun. So I'm very patiently waiting for the end of the month now, so I can get paid and then spend all my money on my car insurance. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love being an adult and just wasting money all the time on random shit. Hells yeah. I love that my treats are things like a brownie from Lidl. Or a thing of nail varnish. I love that those are my treats now. Whereas before, my treats used to be stuff like a Lego set. Now it's like, you know what? I feel like I can justify buying this pack of Doritos, right? That's now my, like, treat for the month. God, I love being an adult. It's so fun, isn't it? The guy says, "It's actually a fascinating area of art. You need to follow certain rules so it will not look wrong, but there are some rules you must bend." Yeah, that is true. That is true. Like with lying, your lie needs to be just the right level of unbelievable to be believable. Yeah, true. Because fact is stranger than fiction. That is a true thing. So if you make something sound believable, or no, if you make something sound, yeah, if you try and tell a lie but you make it sound believable, then no one's going to believe that it's a lie. Wait, no. You know what I'm trying to say. It's too hot to be thinking like this. But I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. My flatmate lies very well, very convincingly. Because he follows that rule. He makes his lies just out of the ordinary enough that you go, I can see that being real. And he always lies about the weirdest things as well. The weirdest shit. Diggory says, "Vomit yellow and leprosy green." Yeah, exactly. Gotta love vomit yellow. Nah, it'd be like a nice pastel yellow to go with the pastel purple. Or vomit yellow. Who isn't broke these days? Exactly. It's just the way of life at the moment, isn't it? It's all fun and games. My headphones are falling out. It's all bloody fun and games. To clarify, vomit yellow and leprosy green should be the colour of your nails. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. Figari says, I mean, my Sims version of me is loaded with money. Now that is unrealistic. That is truly unrealistic. My Sims could never. Yeah, if my Sim was ever loaded with money, you would know for sure that that is a lie. That I would be lying through my teeth. That'd just be me trying to manifest getting money. It's a little seat. We got one seat. One seat does plenty. For anyone in England, you will probably recognise that reference. For anyone not in England, you won't recognise that reference. Apologies. I have a massive issue with clouds because those fuckers always look unrealistic in the sky. So you need to bring some realism into them on the canvas. Yeah, clouds are really weird. How are you meant to draw a cloud? How are you meant to do a cloud? You know? There's no way you can do a realistic looking animated cloud. 3, 4, 5. Oh god, my laptops sound like they're about to take off. 3, 4. My nose is really itchy now. Because I had my hay fever tablet at the start of the day and I think it's worn off. Yeah, it's definitely worn off. My eyes are itchy as well. God fucking damn it. Diggory says, I have mostly been eating rice gruel due to my stomach bug. If I'm being honest, it's not too bad. Oh, have you just been doing like a rice and water? Yeah, that is quite good for you when you're ill, to be fair. My mum makes a dish like that whenever any of us are ill. It's called congee. And it's just like really like, it's like rice pudding, basically. But warm. And then it's just got a bunch of, like, you know, herbs and stuff in it. Just to help it sit in your stomach. Yeah, stomach bugs are not fun. Like, as much as I hate throwing up drunk, I would much rather throw up drunk than from a stomach bug. Because that is just, when you're throwing up sober, that is like a entirely different vibe. And not a very fun vibe. And Igry Dark says, I love cloudscapes. My job overlooks the sea and we got some super massive ones. I wish I could paint them. That's quite nice, to be fair, to be overlooking the sea. Not a bad view, is it? Not a bad view at all. Yeah, I would like to paint. I've been thinking, something that I would love to do on stream is do like a Bob Ross painting stream or something. Where I try and follow like a Bob Ross video. Because me and my flatmate have been wanting to get like art for the flat. And I've said, how about we buy canvases? And then we just make our own art. Obviously it wouldn't be very good, but... Guy says, just the other day there was a sea of clouds in the horizon, a slice of clear sky, and then a mass of clouds of whole different textures. I was like, if I was to draw this exact scene, it would be categorized as fucking surrealism. And that's how you know. That's how you know that fact is stranger than fiction. Oh wow, my laptop is being loud. Oh. The guy says it was like a kind of sky burger. I tell you, a sky burger. I've never ever, in my 25 years of life, heard something described as a sky burger. That sounds delicious. And don't get me started with fire. Oh yeah, fire is a whole fucking different ballpark. And it's even worse with fire, because fire is then its own source of light. Which is another thing you have to think about. Fire's just very inconvenient, isn't it? Fire do be mad inconvenient. And Diggory Dark says, okay, got to go make more gruel. See you around. That's fine. Thank you very much for popping by, Diggory. I hope you get better soon. I hope your gruel is enjoyable. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. And try not to get heat stroke. Good luck. Good luck. You'll need it. Oh, my nose is so itchy now. Jesus. Jesus. Whew. Rolling, 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 got me stargazing. It's lit. And straight up. Sorry, I was watching the new Turning the Tables video earlier, which is them listening to Astro World by Travis Scott. That's one of the albums I've listened to this year. Oh yeah, because I did my Saturday ritual on Wednesday, I then didn't do it on Saturday for a change. So the last new album I listened to was Songs in the Key of Life by the wonderful Stevie Wonder. Isn't he lovely? That's from that album. Isn't she lovely? And it's weird. That song comes directly after a song where he's complaining about love and toxic love and stuff. And then he goes into a song about him celebrating his daughter. I was a bit like, okay, that's odd. And when I was listening to that album, I could very much tell that the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was inspired by it, or at least it sounded inspired by it. It had a lot of similar vibes, and I didn't realise how electronic Stevie Wonder's music was. He uses a lot of synths in that album. I was not anticipating that. I was expecting it to be more of like a traditional, sort of funk, jazzy thing. No, there's in a lot of songs he just pulls out a fucking synth. I was like, alright, fair enough. The guy says, you're welcome. Now Sky Burger will forever be a part of your sea of consciousness and will show up in a random dream in 31 and a half years. Very specific there. I will hold you to that. Hey Siri, remind me in 31 and a half years of Sky Burger. My fucking nose. GT. Oh yeah, I forgot to read one of the pages.
Damn man.
Fighter of the night man. Champion of the sun. Welcome in, Vagabond Wind. How you doing? How's your weekend been? What have you been up to? We played that song on stream, we did. Wait, did we play that song on stream? Yes, we did, yeah. Yeah, we played that song on stream. On Thursday. Not my stream, obviously, but she's not controlling stream. I forgot to read this at the start, so we'll read this now. Okay. Designed to be designed by you. One of the secrets behind the success of the Mustang is the seemingly infinite ways it can be customized according to the owner's desires. That's why the car's first advertising slogan was designed to be designed by you. The Mustang's option list was a major reason for its initial success. The car could be tailored to individual buyers. You could order a basic transportation Mustang or sporty one, a small luxury liner or a high-performance version. Car Life magazine summed it up at the time. It is a sports car, a Gran Turismo car, an economy car, a personal car, a rally car, a sprint car, a race car, a suburban car, and even a luxury car. The car was equally popular with both young and older buyers, though more than half of first-year buyers were under 34. Notably, women bought as many Mustangs as men. The colour of love. Over the years, red has established itself as the most popular colour among Mustang owners, but it wasn't always that way. Brown Mustang, anyone? In 1967, pink enthusiasts could choose either Dusty Rose or Playboy Pink. Yellow and gold were among the favourite colours in the first generation. In 1973, a grand total of 19 shades of blue were available between 1967 and 1973. 1978, maybe a little hard to believe today, but brown was one of the top 3 colours back in the 70s. 1994, black first broke into the top 3 in 1994 and has remained there since. Roughly 1 in 5 of all Mustangs built over the past 50 years have been painted red. 2004. Several special edition colours have been available over the years, including colour-shifting Mystichrome on the 2004 SVT Cobra. And then 2014, red, black and silver hold the top 3 colour slots for 9 years. To be fair, there's yeah, I've seen a few Mustangs around, and yeah, most of them that I've seen have been like black and red. With a couple silver ones as well. So yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just finding the page I was on. There you go. Figara says, 31.5 years later. Siri, hello Prem. This is a reminder you set for yourself. Remember Sky Burger. Prem, the fuck is a Sky Burger, and why did I want to remind myself of that? Yeah. I'm getting a name come to me. Fugari. It was Fugari. I knew it. That's what it's gonna be. No, I don't have Siri, so I won't get that reminder. Oh god. Oh. Sudden wave of tiredness. Oh god, it's fucking warm, innit? Really fucking warm. But yeah, Songs in the Key of Life, good album. Good album. I still need to listen to all the albums I've listened to in the past, like, 2 months. I've not been very good with re-listening to my albums recently. Because I've been so busy. Because usually what I do is, the weekend after, I would then play, like, GTA and I'd played some video games. And whilst I played the video games, I would then re-listen to one of the albums I've listened to the past week. But I've not really had the time to do that this like past 2 months, which has been frustrating. So I've still not re-listened to the Nujabes album that I listened to. I've not re-listened to Pet Sounds, a couple others. I've just been very bad with it. Very bad. I'm really sweaty now. quite sweaty. Might have to take off my shorts at this rate. Fucking hell. I've just caught my reflection in the window, and I am literally glistening. I am literally glistening. And not in a good way. Like in a really gross way. Hmm. So we're making one of the doors. I think. I'm assuming we are. And that's why it's got these bendy pieces. Figaro says, glistening prem and not in a good way. Let's make that our new catchphrase. Glistening prem and not in a good way. Yeah, I just look a bit gross. I look really greasy. I mean, I am really greasy. But I look really greasy, which is not fun. Hmm? Oh, I see. Okay. There you go. Yeah, so it is for the door. So you can't really see it. But there's the blue... So there's the blue thing. And like that. So it only extends to that far. So this is the side that it like opens, but then the inside is like limiting the extent of the movement, basically. Quite nifty. I think the Porsche has something similar. And Luz says, saw the movie Hereditary. I really want to watch that. Is that the one, is that the one where it's got that, like, meme theme from it? The one that's like... Is that Hereditary? The song that plays over the video of, Hannibal Buress looking at his hands. Is that movie? If so, I really want to watch that. The guy says, is that within the character limit of a Twitch user? Glistening prem and not in a good way. That can be my alt account. For sure, that can be my alt account. And thank you very much, Fat Vagabond, for clarifying, not a D's Nuts prelude, though nuts are a big part of the movie. Thank you. I'm glad that you're well aware at this point of your reputation that you have in this channel and other channels, I'm glad that you now understand, and thank you for clarifying that it wasn't a D's nuts joke. I would say I don't even know how you would make it one, but when there's a will, there's a way. If there's one thing I know about Vagabond Wind, is that they make a mean D's nuts joke. Mean in both ways. I add. Oh shit. Oh, I've got itchy face. I have. I keep on having the weekend's tour stuff being recommended to me, and it's really fucking annoying. Because obviously I want to know as little as possible about that tour, so I can be surprised when I see him. If I see him. He's still not announced any European dates. So if I ever see him, I want to be surprised as to what he's going to do on this tour. But the man himself has been posting photos of his set, posting photos of his backup dancers, posting photos of him, and I'm like, why are you doing this to me, man? This is like when trailers give away the whole plot of the movie. It's just really annoying, actually. Like, I just want to be able to enjoy the thing. And it doesn't help that I've also been recommended videos from his tour that are like specific songs. So I'll see what specific songs he's playing on tour, and I'm like, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know. Thankfully, it's like the songs that I, knew would be on there, like Blinding Lights and stuff like that, like the popular songs. It's like, yeah, I could have guessed that was going to be on there, but still. Lou says, also saw The Witch. Is that the Eggers one? Robert Eggers, was that his first movie that he did? How is it? Is it any good? I do love me a bit of Robert Eggers. Do love me a bit of the egg. A bit of the Eggman. I'm gonna piss on the moon! How'd you like that, Obama? I'm pissing on the moon! Who gets that reference? I feel like that's quite an obscure reference. Who gets that? Speak for yourself, motherfucker. Who gets that reference as well? I mean, I say quite obscure. These videos have like millions of views each. But still, in this day and age, that is quite obscure. Lou says, "Yup, it's all right. Not as good as The Lighthouse, in my opinion." Oh, okay. I mean, The Lighthouse is a very tough movie to beat. The Lighthouse is like a solid, perfect 10 out of 10 movie. So I'm not surprised that it's not as good as The Lighthouse. And that's not me being biased. You know, I did go into The Lighthouse thinking this is going to be a 10 out of 10 movie. But still, that is a 10 out of 10 movie. Do you guys ever have that where you go into a movie knowing that it's going to be a 10 out of 10? Or knowing that you are going to think it's a 10 out of 10? Lou says, is it from Transformers 3 or something? No, it's not. It's not from a movie. It's actually from a... Well, yeah, they're from two different YouTube videos. It's from a YouTube channel called Snapcube. And they've done things in the past where it's like an improv fan dub, basically. And so they'll edit down video games into like a feature-length movie, and then they'll just do like an improv dub over it. So they've done it with the Spider-Man PS4 game, and they've done it with a couple Sonic the Hedgehog games. They did it with Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, which is, in my opinion, their best video. It's so fucking funny. I'll see if I can find it. To be fair, it could be something that we watch on stream at some point, because I fucking love that video so much. But yeah, if you've ever seen the screen grab of Sonic the Hedgehog saying, "Speak for yourself, motherfucker," that's where that's from. There you go, so we've got a door now. The door is ajar. And then I think we're doing the other door, and then maybe a couple more bits, and then I think that's that bag done. Yep, we're doing the other door now. Cool. It's got ever so... build's ever so slightly different. Where's... What plans does everyone have for the rest of this week? I think I should be good to stay at home tomorrow and work. Today wasn't too horrendous, but we'll see what it's like tomorrow. Because obviously I have to be in the office Wednesdays to Fridays. But with the weather like this, I could do with some aircon. You know, I could do with just sit in an air-conditioned room for a bit. Although then I wouldn't be able to sit in my underwear. So swings and roundabouts, you know. You have to make a sacrifice in order to get the aircon. I mean, I could be sat in my underwear in the aircon and working. I just would probably get a stern talking to. I mean, probably more than a stern talking to, but... Who says, also saw Jurassic World 3, which sucks. I've not seen the second one. Although, I did have a dream about the second Jurassic World yesterday. I've not seen it, but I have watched, fuck, who is it I watched? I watched the YouTube channel Pretty Much It. Doing like a commentary on it. And I had a dream that for some reason I was stuck in, cause like, isn't Jurassic World 2 like the second half of the movie is like a haunted house movie, but with a dinosaur? I had a dream that I was in that scenario, and I was escaping from a really fucking scary dinosaur. It was very intense, and I didn't like it. And I was sleeping naked last night, and there was a bit where, in the dream, the dinosaur was like about to catch me and eat me, and I woke up, and I jumped out of bed, because I was doing, because I was sleeping naked and I was doing the thing where it's like you have one leg over the cover and one leg under the cover, so my bare ass was just exposed. And then I had a dream where there was a dinosaur like behind me and about to eat me. And so I thought I was gonna get I thought I was gonna get my ass eaten by a dinosaur. So the reason that I chuckled halfway through that wasn't because of what I was gonna say, but because the upstairs neighbours just walked past and were giving me a wave, and I'm sat here with my shirt off, with a big light shining on me, so they can very clearly see I'm sat here with my shirt off, and I'm like really greasy and sweaty. Fuck's sake. Yep. Yeah. And they both started laughing as well, because yeah, they clocked that I was all naked and sweaty. I'm very sorry that they've had to see me like this. Upstairs neighbours, if you find this, I'm very sorry that you just had to see me sat here in my underwear. Lou says, Eric from Pretty Much It is pretty funny. He is very funny. I miss, was his name Jacob? I think his name was Jacob. I miss them two together. They had some good chemistry. I think they had like a pretty big falling out. But I do bloody love a Pretty Much It commentary. Whenever I do my my Saturday rituals, I always check to make sure if there's a new one that's out, because they're so fucking funny. To this day, me and my flatmate quote a lot of them. And one of the ones that we quote quite a lot, and like he has a video of it saved, is the one where they're watching like the Charlie Sheen 9/11 movie. And then, for some reason, Whoopi Goldberg's character is staying in like the basement to try and get everyone out. And then Eric's just there like, Whoopi! Whoopi, get the fuck out of there! Get the fuck out of there, Whoopi! It's just so funny. And he has like a really funny yet yelling voice. Just very enjoyable. Very enjoyable, man. And Bevs says, Prem, have you seen Lego's postcode for Windsor? I have not. What do you mean? What is their postcode? As in, like, what their actual postcode is? Or, like, a postcode, like, mark that they have on site? And Lou says he lives in a... Oh, shit, sorry. He lives in a van still, right? I don't know if he does anymore. So I know that he was living in a van for a while. But I'm not sure if he still does. I remember him talking about it in a video where I think he has a place now, but he might also still stay in the van sometimes. I'm not sure. It's yes, it's Slay. That's their actual postcode. Incredible. Their postcode is Slay. What an incredible postcode. What? And of course it's Legoland as well, of all places that have Slay as their postcode. Why have you randomly looked that up, Bebs? Why have you decided to look that up out of nowhere? Was it that you saw it on like TikTok or something? Oh god, I'm lagging. There you go. That's their actual postcode. Incredible. Thank you very much, Bebs. Slay. And Sato Bricks, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? How has your weekend been? Good to see you back. How are you doing? Hi all, how are you doing? We're just building the Mustang at the moment. We're on the second door. It's very warm, so I think after we do this bag... Oh yeah, we're at the 1 hour and a half. Yeah. Once we do this bag, we're then calling it, because I'm very sweaty and I need to take off my clothes and get into bed. Very, very warm. That says I came across it on Twitter, actually. Oh, did someone on Twitter just randomly point it out? Oh, that's good. Oh, shit. Get that there. Look at me using my brain and using my brick separator to put on a tile. Lou says, I know him from a podcast where he's a regular. Haven't seen many Pretty Much It videos. Oh shit. What podcast is he on? But you should definitely watch the Pretty Much It videos. They are very, very funny. Very funny. And yeah, Erica's great. There's Pretty Much It once did a video on the Social Network, and the scene where Andrew Garfield, you know, like the scene from the movie where Andrew Garfield does like the laptop throw and he starts screaming. Eric goes fucking insane because it's like one of his favorite movies, and he's there like, oh. It's very dumb, but it's very funny, very enjoyable. And Sosa says, warm, flipping hot. It is a bit flipping hot, isn't it? Very flipping hot. 11 PM and still 24 degrees Celsius. Jesus. Oh god, like what temperature is it in England right now? I'll have to look after stream. But I feel very warm, it has to be said. This isn't particularly fun. Well, as in stream's fun, but the temperature's not particularly fun. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to trying to get to sleep tonight. I can't even do what I usually do to try and get myself to sleep, because it's going to be too hot to do that. You know? It's going to be far too hot to be doing what I usually do to help me sleep. Vagabond says it's called The Wanger Show. Regular being like once every 3 months. Oh, okay. What a name for a fucking... for a podcast, The Wanger Show. And Bev says, check your balls, fellas. Segue. Yeah, check your balls, lads. Make sure there's nothing funky going on down there. Make sure they haven't exploded from the heat. I will be checking my balls tonight. But not in the way that I usually do. I'll be doing it purely for medical reasons. I'll just make sure that they're still there and that they're good, and then I won't do anything else. Because it's too fucking hot. I just don't enjoy being warm, it's a bit much. And I feel bad for anyone that has to share a bed with with their boyfriend tonight. Because I know that guys in general, we tend to be a lot warmer in a bed than women do. I remember my exes in the past have complained a lot of times about me during the summer, just because of how warm I get. So to anyone out there that has a boyfriend, I'm very sorry that you're going to have to deal with that tonight. Because that's not going to be fun for either of you. Like, in this weather, is there even any point in sharing a bed with someone? Or is it just, like... Bev says, my girlfriend was staying with me for the last few weeks. I just went into my sister's room. She's a better spooner anyway. Oh, a real big haircut in Natalie, I see. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Lou. Fucking Pornhub. What are you doing, step bro? I'm not even going to be able to watch any of those tonight. It's going to be too hot for that. And then Bev says, nah, that's a joke. My sister's room is now vacant. She moved to Canada. Ah, I see. Yes. Please do not, spoon with relatives. Just saying. Like, do not do that. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking... How is this... Why isn't this door going on, bro? What's going on here, eh? What's the crack? What's the crack here, lads? Oh, I just had to open the door. Just for some reason it... Oh, right, okay, yeah, this is fucked. Why isn't... Mate, bear with me. Oh, fucking hell, this is all falling apart. Why is this door... Oh, it's because I put it on the wrong fucking bit. I'm a dumbass, that's why. Sorry, bear with. There you go. Much better. Okay, so I was putting it one there, so it wasn't fitting properly, but now it fits. So there you go. So now we've got like the skirting and whatnot. Oh yeah, it's up. Come and get it. Above says, Prem, tell me this. As a theatre guy, can you legit tell if a porno actor actually has any chops? Just in general? Or do you have a specific actor in mind? I mean, just in general, they're all pretty fucking dog shit. Like, none of them are very good. Like, the most... I will say, most porn actors, the extent that they could do is like a YouTube sketch. Like, I'd say that's the extent of their actual acting capabilities, is a YouTube sketch. Bev says, "Oh, that's a shame. Why is that a shame? Are you upset that you aren't going to be able to see any of your favourite actors on the big screen?" And if you ever see a porno actor like playing a character that's not themselves in a movie or something, then there was probably a porno situation that happened for them getting that role, you know? I'm just saying. And Vagabond asks, was there someone where you were like, wow, she can act? I'm trying to think. Sorry, I glanced over at my viewer account. And I saw as soon as we went onto this topic of conversation, like, 2 people just left. They were just like, nope, this isn't for me. Sorry, I don't usually comment on my viewers, but I just looked over and saw people just leaving as soon as we started talking about porn actors. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Was there someone where I was like, wow, she can act? Look, I'm gonna level with you guys here. I'm gonna level with you guys. I don't watch it for the plot. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh yeah, you know, I like to watch the plot. No. I go straight. I like pick up my cursor or like my video scrubber, whatever it's called. I pick that up. I go to like a few minutes in. And I just watch it from there. And I'll skip around a little bit, you know. And then, yeah. So I'm not paying attention to the things that they're saying or, you know, their acting capabilities. I'm just doing my thing and I'm getting out, you know? Like, I ain't fucking around with that. And Bev says, awaiting a Porn Stars Avengers team up. They should totally do that. This is an Avengers level threat, and then it's just like 3 porn stars. Bev says stream killer. It is. It is indeed a stream killer. If you want people to leave you alone real quick, just start talking about porn. That's just a general rule as well. That applies to real life. If you ever need people to just leave you alone, just start talking about porn or talking about wanking or whatever, and then people just go, okay, I don't think I want to be in this conversation now. 60% of the time, it works every time. Lou says Stallone used to do porn. You know what? That really doesn't surprise me in the slightest. That really doesn't surprise me. Yeah. I mean, I've never thought Stallone was ever like a good actor. So yeah, I don't know what I've been doing when I've been building this, but I've got extra pieces just randomly. I shouldn't have extra pieces. How am I getting extra pieces? I don't get it. How am I getting extra pieces? I'm not... This isn't like it's my first time building the set where there's just extra pieces in the box, right? This is like I've put these pieces in specific bags to correlate with... I don't know how I've done this. I've done this with like every bag in this set. There's just a random piece that's just there. I don't know how I'm doing this. And Bev says, if I didn't know any better, I'd have thought the title Rocky was a Stallone porno, to be fair. Rocky, or you have the porn parody version, Woody, Hardy. It says he almost won an acting Oscar for Creed. Jesus. A porn actor with an Oscar is like a chimp with a machine gun. There's a Better Call Saul reference for you there. Bev says he even beats his meat in the fridge. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Sorry, Bez. Beats his meat in the fridge. I've never seen Rocky. I've never seen it. Not once have I ever seen any of those movies. Not seen Creed, not seen Rocky, not seen Rocky 2, not seen Rambo, not seen First Blood. Not seen... The only Sylvester Stallone movie... Oh god, this is really bad. The only Sylvester Stallone movies I've ever seen are two of the Expendables movies. He's in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so I guess that counts, and then the Suicide Squad. Those are the only Sylvester Stallone movies that I've ever seen. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah. So the only time I actually liked Sylvester Stallone in a movie was in the Suicide Squad. He's King Shark, and he's all cute. Right, I think we're gonna end it there. I'm fucking boiling. I need to take all my clothes off. Stick some ice on me. Chill out, watch some TV, and all that jazz. So yeah, so we're gonna leave it there. And before we say bye to YouTube, I will tell you my schedule for the week. which is Ghost of Tsushima. So we're going to be playing some more Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow and on Thursday. Like I said, I was planning on doing a VR stream this week, but we'll push that back to next week, maybe, depending on what the weather's like. If it's still really hot next week, we just won't do a VR stream for this month. So we're going to do some Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow and on Thursday. We should be finishing Act 2 by the end of the week. We've still got a few more side missions to do, which we'll do tomorrow, and then we'll try and see if we can get Act 2 finished and wrapped up for then Act 3, which I think the final act of the game. But yeah, so if anyone wants to watch these streams without the faff that I'm about to do at the end, or the faff at the beginning, up to you. But if you don't want to watch these streams without, with that faff, you can head over to my YouTube channel where I put all the VODs up without the bits where I just talk random shit at the beginning and the end. And if you want to be part of the Discord to be entered into the sausage roll raffle that you saw at the beginning of the stream. Well, YouTube didn't see it at the beginning of the stream. We did that as part of the faff. But every week on my Discord, I do a sausage roll raffle where you can be entered in, and you can either get a free sausage roll or a Cafe Nero drink. I have one voucher every week. So if you want to be part of that, you can message me and I'll let you into the Discord. But yeah, YouTube, thank you very much. Goodbye.